If you follow one rental at a time, you have undoubtedly heard me talk about do the work, good or great deals, buy box, daily discipline. This has become such a common theme on my channel in my discussions. I personally sometimes fail to go deeper for folks who might be new to the channel. And I want to give a shout out to Raul for bringing this to my attention. He left a comment a week or so ago, I believe, basically saying it's time for you to talk about good and great deals because you might be confusing people. So I want to walk you through what is one rental at a time, what you will find in the course, how to get started one rental at a time. But more specifically, what do I mean by good or great deals? So a couple of things. I believe real estate investing is a skill. And because it is a skill, I believe you can learn it. I believe the best way to learn a skill is to be focused and execute on it daily. You get a little bit better every day. So what you will find on this channel, and if you decide to buy the course, what you will find inside step one is very simple. You will be tasked with defining a buy box. A buy box, simply said, is a set of criteria that drives to 20 to 40 active listings. It is that buy box that you will then look at every day. As you look at it every day, you will start to document changes. What is sold, what has come back, what's come on the market, what are the configurations, what are the rent. All of these details you will walk through in the course, you will start to understand. At the end of this exercise, and what will eventually become a spreadsheet, which I give you my sample, but you can easily create your own and probably should create your own, is what I call a yield. Some people might call cash on cash. Some folks might call return on capital. It is basically what would this house or duplex or fourplex or condo or whatever apartment building produce. I have to put so much money in, how much money is coming out. It is this focused daily discipline and tracking that will ultimately, in due time, maybe 60 days, maybe 90 days, maybe 120 days, will allow you to say, Michael, in my buy box, the average yield is X. Now, let's be clear. When you're first doing this, your average buy box could be negative 5%, which means your average is an alligator, right? An alligator is a very colorful picture or representation of negative cash flow. My asset will eat money every month. Hence, I call it an alligator. We don't do alligator deals. It is possible that your average deal is 2%. In an environment where you could easily get 5% risk-adjusted return, I would tell you that a 2% average yield is not very exciting. You can get 5% in T-bills. Shoot, you could get 3 or 4% in a savings account. It is not generally worth owning real estate for 2% return where you can get 5 nearly risk-free. It is possible that your average yield might be 8% or 10% or whatever. What I want to say about this first exercise, right? The first 90 days, the first 120 days, the first 60 days, is all you are trying to do is learn the skill. You might learn that skill best, and I would propose in your backyard. You may never invest in your backyard because if you're like me and you live in the Silicon Valley, it doesn't cash flow. But because I spent a year learning the skill, I was able to bring that skill to Fresno, California, and learn a market much faster the second time. So again, focus, daily discipline, tracking, learning average. That's the start. That is the crux of one rental at a time. Now, if you watch some of my older videos, you can hear me talk about we only do good or great deals. If you watch some of my newer videos, you hear me talk about we only do great deals. And this is where Raul, hopefully Raul is basically pointing out, Michael, you need to clarify what that is. So I want to give it a shot here and then talk about good and great. So let's just pretend for a moment that you figure out average yield in your buy box is 6%. Okay, great. 6% is average. To me, good would be something like 7.5. It would be about 20% better than good. So again, 6%, 20% would be 7.2. Let's call it 7.5. So 7.5 is good. Okay, great. Well, then what is a great deal? Well, in this example, it would be about 9%. So if average is 6, great is 50% higher than good, or than average, sorry. Let me say that again because I messed it up. Great is 50% higher than average. So in this example, 6% is average, 9% would be great. Anything above 9% would be great. So that's generally how I feel about it. I think it was about 9 months ago, I started saying we no longer do good deals. We're only doing great deals. That was because we were in a rising rate environment. We were in an environment that was changing right in front of us. As you've undoubtedly heard on my channel, I believe we have reached terminal rate. I believe the Fed getting us to 5 to 5.25 is the terminal rate. It will be the rate that they hold all year. I believe the next move in federal funds rate is negative, meaning a cut. I do not see that cut coming until Q1 or Q2 of next year. So I think it is time that you and I, given existing mortgage rates, can do good or great deals. I believe we've gotten through the 6 or 9 months where great deals is all we do. I believe the real estate market is baselining. It's hit a bottom in transactions, about 4 million. I believe we are now in a bifurcated market where affordable homes are really hot. I believe it will stay that way because inventory is not coming. So in this video, I hope to accomplish a couple of things. First, highlight that real estate investing is a skill, and it's a skill everybody can learn. Focus, daily discipline, tracking. It's all that we talk about in the course, how to get started one rental at a time. I've also hopefully been very clear on what average, good, and great are. And then most importantly, because I think we've gotten to the terminal rate, I believe the housing market is now finally bottoming in transactions. I believe the next Fed funds rate move is negative, not positive, meaning a cut, not a raise. It again is delayed till next year. I think it is time we could do good or great deals. So in my earlier example, where average is 6%, we do not do deals below 6%. You can go get savings account money for that. We will now do deals at 7.5, which are good. And we would certainly do deals that are at 9 that are great. Again, let me be clear, 6% is just a wild example. Your job is to figure out your buy box average. That is where this whole thing starts. If you can't clearly articulate what an average deal in your buy box is, you haven't done the work. You just haven't. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. It takes time. By doing it daily, you will gain experience and you will gain confidence. You will also highlight what you don't know. What is the tax rate? What is insurance? What is rent? What is make ready? All these things. We will walk through this in the course. It will be there for you. You can join a very amazing private Facebook group called One Rental at a Time Works if you buy the course. If you simply want to understand a buy box, I got great news for you. For $47, you can watch me go 2 hours deep on buy box and actually show 5 examples of students asking us questions. So you can buy the course for $400, $399, or you can buy the buy box course for $47, or you can watch free videos on this channel, One Rental at a Time. You can search buy box, you can search spreadsheet. There are 10,000 plus videos to look at. So first things, Raul, thank you for reaching out. Thank you for all your comments. It's a breath of fresh air to have someone with a heart and mindset to keep giving. Thank you for making me better. Thank you for helping me put this together. All right, everybody, take care. If you want to get the course or buy box or just say hi, you can leave a comment or check the links below. Thank you. Bye-bye.